Hey, ever wish you had a magic wand for web page creation? Well, ChatGPT is pretty close. This video is going to show you how I use ChatGPT to craft perfect web page copy in just a matter of minutes. You can skip all the headaches. You can discover how these large language models like ChatGPT are changing the content creation game. So if you're ready to streamline your workflow, you're going to want to stay tuned. Don't miss out on this tip and trick using ChatGPT. So if you're new here, I'm Ray. I'm the AI Ninja. I turn aspiring entrepreneurs' scattered thoughts into money-making online businesses with the power of AI and large language models and a rock-solid community to back them up. So click the plus to follow for all the latest strategies and tips on how AI can accelerate your money-making online journey. And click my bio to learn more on how you can become part of our AI Ninja Mastermind. So here is this exact technique, what I'm going to show you, and how I create all my landing pages. This is inside baseball and how I create my website copy, my sales funnel, everything. It's been a game changer for me, cutting my content creation time more than in half. So with ChatGPT, you no longer have to sweat cranking out a killer web page. So let's get started. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, we're starting with a brand new blank page in my WordPress site. Now, let me just say, you don't have to do this in WordPress. It works for every marketing platform, whether it's WordPress, ClickFunnels, Kajabi, Go High Level, System.io. It doesn't matter. The technique is all the same. I'm just happening to show you how we're going to do this in the WordPress page. When you're creating the landing page or the page itself, they've got templates you can pick from. And that's what I'm going to suggest. Don't reinvent the wheel. Make your content fit to the template. So in this case, I'm going to add a new section right here. It's going to give me some options for blocks and from pages. So I'm just going to try to find something that fits something I'm going to create. And so in this case, I'm just going to insert this one right here, like a wireframe, and we'll apply that to the page. And notice now I've got a blank canvas with this headline grabs visitor attention, about us, our services, benefits, client testimonials, so forth and so forth. So just a nice kind of blank template to kind of fill in. And again, I like to make the content fit the template. We can add things and delete things as needed. You're not confined to a box. You can add things and move things, but now I've got a nice blank canvas to start with. So now this is where ChatGPT comes into play, because we're going to want to have ChatGPT's help to help us write the content, to fill in all the blanks, if you will. Now remember, context is king when we're talking about large language models. So I need to make sure that ChatGPT has all the context about my brand before we start asking it to write copy. And so one of the first things that I do in AI Ninja is we go through this brand summary kind of creation in the alignment and clarity phase, where we brainstorm a niche, find the pain points that solve, or create products that solve the pain points of the niche. Then we create this brand summary, which is about a 25-page document that says everything about your brand. Well, this is what you're looking at right here. I've got my latest and greatest one right here, which actually ends up being a document that I filled out that's all the details about my brand positioning statement, everything, my customer avatar story, everything is all in here. Again, I show you how to do that in the early stages of AI Ninja. Now that I have that asset created, it's a great way to give context anytime I'm doing something like creating web page copy. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this document into the ChatGPT conversation. Now I'm going to prep the field and tell ChatGPT, I need help creating landing page copy. Before we begin, please get familiar with my brand. Now it's already going and writing some landing page copy. It kind of missed my instructions, and that's okay. It's just getting an idea of what my brand is all about. So it's basically writing a whole web page copy. I'm okay with that, but at least I feel confident now if I look at what's in here that it understands what's in that document. But now we're going to get specific for the page that we're going to be working on. So I go back to my template in WordPress, and I'm just going to take a picture of this section. I like to break things into chunks, and so I'm just going to take a screenshot of this exact section. Now that I have that picture, I'll go back to ChatGPT and I'll attach that picture, and I'll say something like this. Let's just focus on this one section. This is the first heading and text box I need help with. What should we put here? And there we go. It's given me the first thing. It said the headline should be transform your vision into thriving business. The text box should be unlock your entrepreneurial journey with AI Ninja. Our comprehensive program guides you from idea to execution. And then a call to action, contact us. Pretty simple, right? Now, maybe you could come up with that. But again, notice how it knew everything about my brand, and it's pretty spot on. Now, if you're not happy with it, you just go back and forth until you are. I could say something like this. I like this, but give me a version that sounds like Seth Godin. Okay, so now I got another one. turn your ideas into remarkable ventures, step into the future with AI Ninja, so on and so forth, call to action. And that's it, guys. I go back and forth in each little section until I'm happy. So now if I like this one, let's just say I like this one, and then it's just a matter of copying and then pasting it in. And then I go on to the next section and just keep repeating as we keep going to the rest of our page, each section taking a picture and going back and forth with ChatGPT until I fill it out. Now, my technique is I go through the whole page. I don't worry about the images yet. I just get the words right. And I don't worry about colors. I don't worry about any of that stuff until I'm happy with the verbiage. I think that's the best way to tackle it. Instead of just going, words this and then figure out what image, get all your copy right. Like I said, make your words fit the template. Then you can always go back and add images and get the colors and everything right. So that's my technique on this. So that's it, guys. That's how I do it. It's pretty simple when you actually think about it. Just breaking up into manageable chunks, get the words right. We can do the images later. I'll do another video about that later on. And then also, maybe I'll do another video about how I do the fine tuning of getting the images and the colors, everything right. But this is how you tackle web copy on a landing page, a sales funnel, whatever it is, using ChatGPT's help. The key, the takeaway is the context is king. You got to give it the context, and then it's easy from there on out. This is the type of stuff we teach in AI Ninja. This is how and why we can go from idea to an online presence in less than 6 weeks. We teach you this type of stuff, and I'll hold your hand for 6 weeks doing this. If you want to get in now, you can get in for 6 months for $497, and you'll have access to my community, which is 143 members strong at this point. You have access to all my courses, which include the roadmap, my Kickstart course. You also have access to my 14 custom GPT bundle that you can also resell. And then, of course, you've got me for 6 weeks holding your hand, showing you how to do exactly this. Hope to see you on the inside.